What if everything you see, touch, and believe is an illusion? Imagine tearing down every single belief you have ever held, not because they are wrong, but simply because they could be. This was the daring project of Rene Descartes. He introduced a process called radical doubt, where he rejected any belief that carried even the slightest hint of uncertainty. He realized that everything perceived or sensed is not necessarily true. Your eyes can deceive you, and your memories can fail. To find a foundation for knowledge that was absolutely irrefutable, he decided to discard everything he thought he knew, treating the world as a blank slate. He wasn't looking for a likely answer. He was searching for a certainty that was impossible to doubt. As Descartes stripped away the layers of his assumptions, he hit a wall of logic. He realized that even if a deceptive force was tricking him about the existence of the physical world, there was one thing that remained. The very act of doubting is, in itself, a form of thinking. To doubt is to think, and to think, there must be a subject doing the thinking. In the fourth part of his work, Discourse on the Method, he articulated this discovery in the famous phrase, "I think, therefore I am." This is the Cogito. It is the first certainty from which he could begin to rebuild all human knowledge. Because he thinks, his own existence as a thinking thing is guaranteed, providing a bedrock of truth that no amount of skepticism could erode. This was more than just a clever logical trick, it was a philosophical revolution. For centuries, truth was something handed down from ancient texts, or decreed by religious authority. You believed something because a scholar or a scripture said it was so. Descartes flipped this hierarchy. By grounding certainty in the individual's own rational introspection, he shifted the source of authority from the outside world to the inside of the human mind. The Cogito placed reason and the mind at the center of philosophy, rather than starting with God or ancient tradition. It asserted that the individual mind is the primary tool for discovering truth, marking the birth of a new era where personal reason became the ultimate judge of validity. This focus on the thinking self led Descartes to a distinct conclusion about what we actually are. He proposed a concept known as Cartesian dualism, which separates the mind from the body. He defined the mind as a thinking substance, and the body as an extended substance. While the body is a physical thing that occupies space, Descartes argued that the body is not nearly as certain as the mind. You can doubt that you have a physical form, but you cannot doubt that you are a thinking entity.